Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy S Dot, and in this video I'm about to give y'all the best finishing badges to use on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Ain't gonna be nobody who's gonna tell y'all the best finishing badge like I am, you feel me? Cause all I do is I love to take it to the rack. Although I still be greening, which I'm gonna come out for the shooting badges soon, but I still be going crazy in the paint. So the first badge we're gonna start off with is a badge, Acrobat. This is the first badge. This is a badge you wouldn't want to put on Hall of Fame, because it's going to give you those fancy park layups that you can't unequip, so you're going to just be doing layups you don't want to do, which is very annoying. So I'd say put this on gold, because it helps you complete special kind of layups, like it could be a Euro step, hop step, cradle layups. But this badge is very effective. You don't have to put this on, it's not very important, but if you have as much finishing badges as I do, it's definitely worth it. You have a lot of fun in the park, the rec, wherever you play. You see yourself making a lot more layups than usual. So Backdown Punisher, if you a center, if you a power forward, like a tall power forward, like 6'10" and up, and you would back people down, you want to get in the post, this is very important. This badge is very important. It allows you to push your defender down all the way out of bounds, you feel me? Because a lot of people going to be in the park with no strength. So you want to have this badge on so you can really go crazy. You can create a lot of space, you feel me? Because if not, people just going to be ripping you. You might see yourself not backing people all the way down. But I believe for this badge, you have to have like a 65 strength. I think it's the minimum, and drop stepper. And before I even get to it, like before we even move on to Fairless Finisher or any other badge, I don't think my drop stepper is here because I don't have that unlocked. But drop stepper is also a great badge for people who's going to be doing those drop step moves. It's very effective. Backdown Punisher, drop step. Now let's move on to Fairless Finisher. If y'all don't know already, Fairless Finisher is a badge that must go in Hall of Fame, you feel me? It is a must. This badge is a must. This and posterizer. But we're going to break down these badges and understand what they do. So this badge is like Contact Finisher last year. Contact Finisher was for dunks and layups on 2K20. But instead they split it up again. They brought back posterizer. Fairless Finisher definitely does help you complete more layups without losing a lot of energy. So I would definitely put this badge on Hall of Fame if you can. Now we have to Giant Slayer. If you are a person who is like I would say like if you're like 6'2" or 6'3", maybe even 6'4", you can put this badge on. But if you're like 6'7", I wouldn't say put this on, because it has to be like a 4 or 5 inch differential between the ball handler and your defender in order for this badge to pop up and work. So if you like a person who's a short player, like you're 6'2", 6'3", and you're gonna be playing against 6'7" demigods, that's considered Giant Slayer. But if you're 6'7" and you're playing other people that's like 6'9", 6'10", or even the same as you, it's not gonna make a difference. So this badge, it is effective. Once again, it has to be a huge height difference. Your Heat Seeker is a badge that does not affect your finishing at all, but it does give you a boost to your takeover on inside shots, whether if it's a close shot, whether if it's a dunk or a layup, anything, you feel me, inside of the paint. This badge right here, I mean, it's iffy. It's not as effective as Hot Shot. Hot Shot, you shoot 2 threes and you got your takeover. You got 3 threes, you got your takeover. 4 threes, you got team takeover. But it is effective if you have a lot of badges, like you see how I have on Lab CD. If I say, you know what, I want to just put on Heat Seeker, I want to get my takeover even quicker, but I wouldn't really recommend it. I suggest you guys put on like the most important badges that actually affect your finishing. Next up, we have Highlight Film. Highlight Film, I haven't seen much people use it because it only boosts your teammates' takeovers. This is another badge that does not affect your finishing at all. This just helps your teammate get takeovers. Doesn't help you at all in any type of way, unless your teammate is going for team takeover, you feel me? But like again, if you got a lot of finishing badges and you want to just mess around, it's not a bad badge to put on, but it's not great. Now Lob City Finisher. Lob City Finisher is a badge that is very slept on. This badge can do the trick on bronze or silver, you feel me? A lot of y'all might see yourself in the park missing a lot of contact dunks off of lobs, or a lot of lobs y'all just might be missing, and it's annoying. That's because y'all gotta put this badge on at least bronze or silver. It's gonna help you complete those a lot. As you guys see, it improves the chances of completing a successful alley-oop dunk / layup. So if you see yourself catching a lob and you wide open, you feel me, and you just miss, that's annoying. Or even if it's like 8% covered and it misses, whether if there's contest or any type of defense that's in your way, you're gonna have a higher chance of making it. Even if it's on bronze or silver, it does not have to be on Hall of Fame. If you just want to put it on bronze, trust me, it's better than nothing. Now we up to the main Hall of Fame, or the main finishing badge. This badge must go on Hall of Fame no matter what. We got posterizer. Posterizer, like I said before, it's like Contact Finisher last year. Posterizer was in other 2Ks like 15, 14, 16, and I believe 17. Maybe even 18. I don't know if they switched it up. but this badge is for contact dunks. Y'all know 2K21, you could catch contact dunks very easily, you feel me? But players are getting more defensive badges, players are actually becoming better on defense, so you must have this badge on there so you might not catch as much contact dunks as you can if you have this badge on. This badge will put you at your fullest potential, you feel me, when it comes to catching contact dunks. So there's no question about it, no ifs, ands, or buts. You gotta put this badge on Hall of Fame. If you have only 4 finishing badges, I suggest you put this on Hall of Fame or go silver and silver with Fairless and Posterizer. But this is the most important one, especially if you're trying to get to the paint and dunk the ball, you feel me? Next up, we got Pro Touch. Now the thing about Pro Touch was different back then on 2K20. But on 2K21 next gen, Pro Touch is for layup timing or layup aiming. This was never in the game, or you couldn't time your layups before. I'm pretty sure you couldn't. Or you couldn't aim. I know you couldn't aim it. But this badge, you don't want to put this on. Unless you have your layup timing or aiming on, you put this on, and you're very good at it, then you put it on. But other than that, you got to take your layup timing off and your aiming off, and you got to take this badge off because this badge is useless. If you're a person who has no aiming and timing off and you just have this badge on, you're wilding because you're wasting a badge slot, bro. This badge is not effective at all unless you know how to master your layup timing. And who the hell can aim layups? You feel me? You're gonna accidentally go for a dunk or it's gonna be way off. So I wouldn't put this badge on at all. Now we got putback balls. Putback balls is this badge is good for anybody. You feel me? Like I would suggest it if you're 6'7" and up, because if you're running in the park and you running a 3 or you're in a rec, you running a 5, and you have this badge on with rise up, and you catch a board, you want to go straight back up, you gonna go straight right back up. You feel me? Or if you're a person who likes to hold square and do putback dunks, this badge is very effective. This badge is not a bad badge at all. But is it necessary? It's not necessary at all. It's not like a posterizer or a Fairless finisher type of badge, you feel me? So it's a great badge, especially if you're 6'10" though. If you're 6'10", I would definitely put this on. But this badge is another badge that doesn't have to go in Hall of Fame. You can have it on like silver. I wouldn't say bronze, but silver is very effective. Now let's get to rise up. I believe that rise up and putback balls are a great duo. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's a very great duo because you catch the board, you just rise back up. You got both putback and rise up, so it's gonna be way more effective. Rise up is a badge that helps you dunk the ball easier under the basket. I think it works for lobs as well. When you're under the basket, somebody throws you a lob. So I would definitely put this badge on, at least on silver. I used to have it on Hall of Fame, but I said, you know what, let me take that off. Let me take Acrobat off Hall of Fame and put that onto Lob City Finisher. And it's very effective on gold. You don't always got to put badges on Hall of Fame, because at the end of the day, a badge is a badge. You don't get enough badges to say, I'm going to put all of these on Hall of Fame. Now we have to Slithery Finisher. Slithery Finisher is in the same tier as Posterizer and Fairless Finisher. This badge is a badge that helps you avoid contact getting to the basket. You feel me? It's pretty much like Posterizer and Fairless Finisher, except for it's not when you're completing the dunk. It's for when you're getting to the basket. When you're getting to the basket, you don't want to get bumped. You don't want to get pushed. You don't want anything to stop you from getting to the basket. You feel me? And then you have Posterizer and Fairless Finisher to help you complete the layup or the dunk. But yeah, Slithery Finisher is a great badge. It's the best combination to go with Posterizer and Fairless Finisher. But this badge by itself is not better than Posterizer or Fairless Finisher, so don't get confused. Now we have the Teardrop. A Teardropper is a badge that you must have to be a person that likes to do teardrops. That's the only way I'll put that on. I wouldn't put it on Hall of Fame, at least silver. Not for contact, it's just for increasing your chances of making those floaters or runners. It's not gonna help you at all. If somebody jumps up and contests you at all, you just gonna obviously miss. Or you might hit it because you have Fearless Finisher. But that's a badge you rarely see anybody use. Alright, in order to make it easier for you guys to understand, the badges that you see on gold are the badges that are very important, the main badges you need on NBA 2K21. The badges you see on silver are the badges that come after that. Those badges are very effective that you should also invest in your badge points in. And then the badges you see on bronze are the badges like, you know what, I got some leftover badge points, I'll put them on. Unless you're a center, then it's a gold badge. Just like Drop Stepper will be a gold badge, you feel me, or higher, and to represent it is gold. And then after that, everything else you see that are blank are badges that are not important at all. Unless you are somebody, like I said, who's 6'2" or 6'3", you want to put Drop Stepper on, obviously. These are the best badges on NBA 2K21. As y'all already seen, y'all already know how to rock. Y'all know, I just gave y'all some souls, you feel me, the best finishing badges. Now y'all got to go crazy in the park. Make sure y'all hit that like and sub button. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Turn on post notifications if you're new. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.